What's up, guys? Sean and James here, bringing the brand new commanders from the Zendikar Rising set to you. We're gonna do some gameplay, see how these things work out. First time playing these, so be patient with us. We got Obuun, Mul Daya Ancestor coming at you. Reads legendary creature elf spirit at the beginning of combat on your turn. Up to one target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is Obuun's power. It's still a land and has landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I imagine I'm gonna have a bunch of land drops and triggered search land, put a land into play. He's gonna get a bunch of counters. And Sean's gonna be playing Anowon, the Rune Thief. It's a legendary creature, vampire rogue. Other rogues you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more rogues you control deal combat damage to a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. If the player mills at least 1 creature card this way, you draw a card. All right, let's get this started. We already rolled to see who would go first, and I'll be going first. I'll be on the play with 7 cards. All right, and I am going to start out with...
I'm going to start out with a mulligan.
Oh, you're going to start with a mulligan. Okay. Sean's going to mulligan. He's going to get back into that deck.
No lands, guys.
No lands. Can't play. Bad shuffling. That's all right. Just gives us that extra time.
You like your hand?
I like my hand.
Good.
So let me cut that for you. Get that over here into play.
Ha.
No need for the mulligan. We do a friendly non-mulligan on the first... or I'm
good. Non-London
okay, cool.
mulligan.
Yeah, non-London mulligan. I'm going to put a mountain down. I'm going to put a soul ring into play.
Wow.
I can't do anything with that, so I'm going to pass.
Starting out strong, huh?
Pretty strong.
I'm going to start out with a swamp, and I'm going to play Changeling Outcast. He is a rogue because he's a changeling, and he can't be blocked.
Awesome. I'm going to draw here. This is untapped. Can't do much here, so I'm going to put a Boros Garrison to play tapped. I'm going to bounce this mountain back to my hand, and I'm going to say go.
All right, draw. Play an island. I'm going to start out with an Arcane Signet, and I'm going to swing for 1.
Okay, I'm going to go down to 39.
Pass turn.
Draw for turn. This guy untaps right here. Still nothing going on, so I'm going to put a Guildgate, Celestia Guildgate into play tapped. I'm going to pass turn.
Jawar Isle Refuge. I'll gain 1 life. It enters play tapped.
Okay.
That right there. Let's move to combat. I'm going to swing for 1.
All right, go to 38.
I'm going to tap 2, play an Invisible Stalker. X-proof, unblockable.
All right.
Nope, it's tapped.
I'm going to end, you're going to end your turn?
Yep.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. It's a pretty cool card, but I'm going to tap these 4 right here, and I'm going to bring in Obun.
All right. Looks like you got 1 floating as well. 1 colorless.
I definitely do not have 1 colorless floating, but that... Oh, I do have 1 colorless floating. That is cool. Can I do anything with that? I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to bring in a Plains, though.
What? You're not going to play a second Soul Ring?
I wish. I'm going to bring in a Plains. I'm going to trigger Obun here.
Yep.
Beginning of my combat... See, landfall. Land entered, he gets a 1/1. Now I'm going to go to my combat.
Okay.
I'm going to have this land become a 4/4 elemental creature token with trample and haste.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack you with that.
Well, I'm not going to block. I'm going to go to 37.
Pass turn.
All right. Wow. And it is no longer a creature, right? It is now back to a land?
It is. This is now back to a land.
All right.
That's correct.
Play an island. Seems decent. Well, I'm going to play my commander. It's going to give my Anowon, the Rune Thief. It's going to give my rogues, which both my creatures are rogues, +1/+1. And we're going to attack you for 4. And, yeah. It's going to...
I can't block either.
Yeah. And then it's going to mill you for 4 cards. And if you mill a creature, I get to draw a card.
So I'm going to go to 34. I'm going to mill Inspiring Call Instant. This is Renewal Sorcery. Rites of Flourishing Enchantment. And another instant, Sylvan Reclamation.
Wow. Lots of good things there going away, thank goodness. Pastor.
All right. untap here. Draw for turn. Well, let's get this mountain into play. I'm going to trigger Obuun here.
Yep.
So now a 5/5.
Obuun getting bigger and bigger.
Is true. It is true. And I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to tap Celestia Guildgate for 1 and a Soul Ring. I'm going to bring a Springbloom Druid into play.
Okay.
I am going to...
Seems real good right here, right now.
Yeah, I'm going to end up sacrificing this Plains.
Would you like to float that mana?
Yeah, you know what? I will float that mana. I'll float that 1 mana, even though
Okay.
I don't think I need it. I might as well play good. I'm going to bring a Forest into play.
Yep.
Then I'm going to bring another Forest into play. If I can find one, I did. That's going to trigger a boon 2 times. Go to 3, go to 4.
Seems really good for you right now.
It does. And you know, floating that white mana was actually really smart because I realized
You did have something to play, didn't you?
I did have something to play and how dumb I was being by not thinking that I couldn't do that. So
That's why I reminded you
cut that for me.
to help out. We're all about helping each other out. We're just here to have a good time.
It's true. So I'm going to use that 1 white that I have floating in this Boros Garrison right here.
Okay, we got 3.
And I'm going to play a Banishing Light. I'm going to attempt to banish Anowon.
Anowon is going to go to my command zone.
All right. This Banishing Light's going to hang out here on the board.
It's going to be 1 commander tax for Anowon.
So the reason why it was good is because now I can make this mountain in the beginning stages of my combat here a 7/7 elemental.
Yes.
And I will. I'd like to go to attacks. I'd like to attack with my Obun and my mountain.
Well, I have 1 arcane signet open, so I'm pretty much going to take it all.
Okay,
So we got 7 and 7, right?
that's correct.
All right.
14 with 7 commander damage.
So commander damage will be right here.
And I'm going to pass after that.
All right. Got problems. Got problems. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little hurt for mana right now. Well, we're gonna play Extract from Darkness. Each player mills 2 cards, and then I may put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
I'm hoping for a graveyard, huh? I got an Emiria Angel and a Jungle Shrine.
That's pretty good. And I got a Master Thief.
Ooh.
Which, when it enters the battlefield, gain control of target artifact for as long as you control Master Thief.
Lord.
Do I want to steal your Soul Ring, or do I want to make birds? I think I'm going to steal your Soul Ring.
Oh, wow. All right.
I think that's the play, guys.
Okay. So you have the Soul Ring.
I have the Soul Ring for as long as I control my Master Thief. And it's going to have to be a pest. No, I'm going to attack with my Changeling Outcast because he can't block.
Sure. I'll go to 33.
Pass turn.
Untap my less than significant amount of lands now that I don't have a Soul Ring.
You get it back after the game.
I'm going to draw. That's true. That's true. You've got some smart stuff to say over here.
A little bit.
So, I don't like that. I don't like that. What do I like? I like just getting rid of stuff.
Getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Boros Garrison and a Forest.
Yep.
And we're gonna do something pretty lame. We're gonna Naya Charm your Master Thief. We're gonna do three damage to that guy.
Just so you can have your Soul Ring back.
Soul Ring back. Yeah, I just don't like it, to be honest with you. Then I'm also going to tap 3 here. Even though I don't need to do this in my first main phase, I feel like it. I'm going to put a Retreat to Kazandu into play.
Seems like a good play to me.
I'm going to play a Plains.
Yep.
For turn. I'm going to trigger Obun. So you go to 5. Also going to get a trigger here on Retreat to Kazandu.
Yep.
One on counter on target creature, or I gain 2 life. I'm going to put another 1/1 counter on
Obuun.
Obuun here. So he now has 6 1/1 counters.
Yep.
I'm going to go to my attack step.
Seems good.
Beginning of my attack step here, this plains becomes a 9/9 creature.
Yep.
I'm going to attack with him, and I'm going to attack with Obuun here.
Okay.
2 9/9s coming at you.
Well, I'm gonna have to block Obuun
With the Stalker.
with the Stalker because
How
there's
about-
not much other choices.
About
Now-
that other 9.
Well, I'm gonna have to take that 9,
Okay.
and we're gonna go to 14. Not
Okay.
looking great for the rogues here.
Okay, okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right, my invisible Stalker definitely dies, and yeah, I'm gonna pray a little. Huh? What is that? That's cool. Doesn't help me. All right, we're gonna move to my attack step. I'm gonna attack for a whopping 1.
I'm going to go to 32. This feels bad.
Yep. Yep. It feels bad for you. I'm gonna cast Enigma Thief for its prowl cost because I hit you with a rogue.
Sure.
It's a 5/5 Sphinx Rogue with flying. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent returns up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls. So I'm going to return Obuun back to your hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass
So
the turn.
Obuun's going to come to my hand. I'm going to let that happen
I'm going to let that happen.
because I can't do anything about it.
I
All right,
like that.
I'm going to untap everything here, including my Soul Ring.
That's supposed to be mine.
It's supposed to be yours. I'm going to draw for turn. We are going to hopefully make your life a little harder here because
It's pretty hard right now.
it's just, I bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 mana over here. 8, 9 mana over here. So we're going to go Soul Ring for 2 colorless.
Seems good.
Forest,
Harmonious.
and it's not a Harmonize, and Plains.
Darn.
And I'm going to play an Acidic Slime.
Wow.
When this Acidic Slime comes into play, I'd like to
ruins my life.
I'd like to get rid of that Arcane Signet,
Fair enough. Ruins my life.
just for the heck of it. I'm then going to play.
Thought we were friends.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Sort of.
Sort
I'm
of.
going to play. I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to bring back in Obuun.
Yep.
Then I'm going to bring this Terramorphic Expanse into play. I'm going to trigger Obuun
Yep.
for 1.
You're gonna put on the Acidic Slime?
Sorry, Obuun.
You also have a trigger on your retreat?
Right. I'm going to give him another counter.
Yep.
And you got a 5/5 out there. I have 1 creature that can attack. You technically make that a 5/5 land. But I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. So I'm going to then pass.
Okay. Well, need help. Huh? Ah! What is that?
You know, while you're doing that, I'm going to sack this Terramorphic Expanse.
Seems good.
And I'm going to go get a mountain.
Why'd you have to kill my Arcane Signet? It would be really helpful right now.
Had to go.
Well, I guess we're just going to attack with my Changeling Outcast because it can't block.
Right. That triggers here on that mountain, by the way. And I go to 31.
And also triggers your retreat.
It does. Give him another 1.
And then I'm going to cast this for its prowl cost.
Okay.
Larch Key Fairy Prowl 3/1 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, if its prowl cost was paid, draw a card.
Okay.
Huh. And pass the turn.
All right. So start untapping these lands here. Put my graveyard over here. Perfect.
Not putting on a good show, am I?
You're doing what you can do with that deck. Draw here. Ooh, wow. That doesn't really help much. But let's do this. Plains.
Okay.
It's going to trigger. It's going to trigger my retreat to Kazandu. I'm going to have that trigger again. It's going to go to 6 counters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play... This doesn't really matter, but I'm going to play this Tuskguard Captain. And each creature I control with a 1/1 counter has trample.
Nice.
Right.
Undo.
Right.
Boom.
Then I'm going to go to attacks. I'm going to have this Plains become a 9/9 elemental creature token.
Okay.
Or elemental creature. Then put that Tuskguard over here. I am going to attack with these 3 creatures. The Obuun, the 9/9, and this Death Touch Acidic Slime.
Well, I can't kill your Obun. That's terrible. I guess I'm just going to have to try and block as much damage as I can. So I'm going to block both of my creatures. Actually, this would be more damage. Fuck that.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 4 commander.
Right.
And 9 regular, bringing me to 1.
It does bring you to 1.
Nice. Nice.
So Acidic Slime dies. Latchkey Fairy dies.
And my Enigma Thief dies. Actually, do I know if I can gain life? So that's 7. I took 4. I'm going to go to 11 commander. Can I draw anything to help? Let's find out.
I'm going to pass turn. Yeah, it's all you.
Let's go. Damnation. 1 time.
Ah,
There's no damnation in this deck, is there?
I don't think so. It'd be a really expensive deck. Not
Well,
a $30 deck.
I'm definitely going to play a land,
Okay.
because I finally drew one.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Dimir Key Rune.
That doesn't do anything. Got it.
Tap 3.
Okay.
I'll play a Dimir Locket.
Cool. You're doing great.
And then I'm going to move to my combat step, and I'm going to attack for 1.
That's awesome. I go down to 30.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
Pretty sure you've got this.
Untap all. Go through the step of drawing. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, for the heck of it, I'm going to play Yavimaya Elder.
Fair?
Just because I'm ridiculous. Which is pretty cool. I'm going to sack him then with my Soul Ring. And I'm going to draw a card. And when he dies, which I'm going to do first, I'm going to put 2 basic lands into my hand, shuffle my library. I'm going to get a Plains. And I'm going to get a Mountain. Those are going to my hand. Shuffle my library. Go to draw here off of the Yavimaya Elder. Tell me if I'm doing this wrong, Sean. I think it's right though.
You're doing fine.
Cut that for me.
You're good.
I'm going to draw off that. It's another land. Play said land for turn. Go to 7. Get another 1/1 counter. Obuun. I'm going to bring the same planes in from last time. I'm going to bring the Tuskguard Captain out. And I'm going to swing out.
So the question is, I'm at 1.
Why would I swing out?
No.
No.
Does Obuun's damage for commander damage kill me first? Or does
At
it just the
11?
1 damage kill me?
I think it all kills you the same. Good game.
Good
Looks
game.
like Obun did well. Tell us what you think. Did we mess up? Do you like Anowon? Do you like Obun? Which one's better? We'll get this gameplay up. We'll probably do a couple more. This seemed pretty fun. Seems like a pretty good commander deck for under $30. What do you think, Sean?
I think it's great. I've been looking at the lists. I think it's amazing cards. I really like the commanders and all the exclusives in the decks. Plus, it's got some really good reprints like Omnath, Locus of Rage. You have Una, Queen of the Fae. Just some really good, solid reprints that we haven't seen in a while, or seen at all before with when you take into account for Omnath. Plus, you got Soul Rings, you got Arcane Signets, Command Towers, all the great commander staples. But I think they're a lot of fun and great for the value.
Right on. Well, good game.
Yep.
And we'll get that directly to you guys. And if you like it, definitely hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and if you would like to support Dante, we have the GoFundMe link at the bottom during his recovery. And thank you very much.